phone. I was at the app on YouTube right now, obviously. Not the YouTube app per se, but the app was acting up. I was had to restart the app on the video anyways. Back to the topic at hand. We need to talk to Cuz again about these console wars in the work industry, because the work industry and gaming industry is a lot of people in crisis right now. Microsoft's won the console war, like I said. They had they delayed one of the games Valve until February 18th and 20th. I think I know why. Too, not because of the backlog. Yes and no. Because of the backlog is because they probably made it the collector's edition. That was probably another reason why they delayed the Valve, and they delayed it because they made a collector's edition and deluxe edition for this game. It's not just because of the backlog. Yes, that's the reason too. Yes, but also because they make a deluxe edition and a collector's edition for anybody who collect the games like me. But anyways. That's probably the reason why they delayed Avowed, but and all the other that was probably the reason why they delayed Avowed, but they didn't delay the other game. All the other games come out this year and next year. Couldn't get us a War E Day as well. The reason why Cuz again doesn't want to talk to me and John for all these console wars. I have the two main sources and not for PlayStation and Sony, what's going on with Sony, the pros and cons what's going on with Sony right now, and I had the pros and cons what's going on with Microsoft right now. And not only that, it's because he doesn't want to. It's not that he wants to debate this. Obviously, it's because he don't want to talk about it. Obviously, because he thinks Sony's doing fine and they're not. Sony's not doing fine, Joe. So I told you this. Like I said, they got no games coming this year other than the games you obviously games I already know about. NBA 2K25, Madden 2025. That's August 16th. That's less than one Tuesday from now. After this week is over. Borderlands 4, which is also next month as well. When I'll go on vacation, but anyways, Borderlands 5, Borderlands 6, and it'll be the show 2025. I think I already know who's gonna be on that cover for the baseball game, and that's gonna be day one on Game Pass as well. It'll be the show 2025, and also the Madden 2025 as well. But also getting back to the topic at hand, the reason why because I don't want to talk about this, because he thinks Sony's doing alright, and he's also defining this game all over BS. And I said, well, if you already defined that, one of my friends also defines that movie too as well. You should talk about these consoles. You should talk about it. I got every source to roast you, every rival source, from new, most recent, and new of new, all sources concerned. But anyways, like I said, Sony has nothing coming, guys. And I told them all this as well, and I thanked them for having me on Super Nintendo 64, my in-game virtual account. I know them all said, what made you go with that gear tag? I said, and I know you're gonna say, why you make so many accounts? It's a long story. Because I didn't want to just have my main account doing all this, so I wanted to involve a gamer tag and show you how I can get it done on multiple accounts, just like you had 3 accounts as well, and your main account as well. That's why. But anyways, thanks for adding me on that in-game virtual account. It was appreciated. I know Devon said, you sure this is your last account, Cal? Oh, I'm sure, Devon. I'm sure. For sure. Like I said, Sony got no games coming. Other than the games I already know about. Because Sony's really effed up this year. Guys. Seriously. They got no first parties coming. They took every first party away. They split 50-50, but as far as their first parties, including the RBG, then first was a pun intended. Jim Ryan's been gone for 5 months now. Like I said, it's been a journey, obviously. Like I said, I told a lot of people, I told them all this, well, a lot of people that play on their current Sonys and Microsoft companies, y'all should be calling out Sony right now. I told Joe this too, so you should be calling out Sony because actually you should be calling out me when it comes to these console wars too. I told Joe that too as well. You should be calling me and John, but you don't want to debate me and John. There's only we defy 2 different horoscopes. No, he defies 2 horoscopes. I also defy 2 horoscopes, 2 different zodiacs. But anyway, like I said, I'm giving Sony the smoke all year long. And here's smoke all year long when it comes to Capcom too as well. Begin Mr. Francis smoke when it comes to Michael Jordan. So begin those two and Shannon Sharp as well. All the smoke right now for anybody that's narcissistic. Would overlook the Michael Jordans too. And honestly narcissistic when they're overlooking the Michael Jordans. So begin Mr. Francis the smoke. Give him Henny the smoke for his Capcom because he honestly wants to keep trolling and keep being toxic with Ray and being conquering and also being salty with Ray and also being frustrated with Ray also because all these nerfs and buffs with Ray also. But anyways, get back to the topic at hand. We're getting Sony to smoke all year long. You know, be getting Sony back in the summer. But anyways, and Microsoft surge that's all digital during Black Friday when additional console off eBay in November during Black Friday. But anyways, Sony has nothing coming. All these layoffs. Like I said, Microsoft had layoffs too as well. The work industry is changing because a lot of people being narcissistic and toxic work environments. Because the general manager or the boss is not doing their jobs pretty much, or the employees, certain employees not doing their jobs, not following directions, or getting themselves in trouble pretty much. And I told you if you want to talk about the phone, come at me with the real source, reliable source that I follow on YouTube. Couldn't people that I obviously know on YouTube as well. Also YouTube affiliate and Twitch affiliates why the console wars is over pretty much. Come at me and John and you don't want to debate this. But you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to, Joseph. You're gonna have to. Because Sony got nothing coming out this year. Jeremiah's been gone for 5 months. It won't be 6 months until next month. It won't be the whole year until March of next year when he left. March 20th. You should be calling me out about this too. But Microsoft, they believed in generations though. Obviously, because they had every indie studio, every retro studio that obviously played UFO interactive games. Rocket Games SL. Only one they don't have as far as Microsoft is S-Mobile, and that's owned by Sony. But anyways, S-Mobile. But anyways, I think Microsoft might buy out that studio, and I think they buy this studio. That's a right for Sony if they do. They'll be able to get all the games for those games too, putting the way I got those plans on Sony playing. But anyway, like I said, Sony's an absolute disaster. Hayden Hurst is just as bad as Jim Ryan. The agency he's working with currently two enriched CEOs. They're working with currently just as bad as Jim Ryan right now. They might go back to the original positions to not care. Hiroki Tanaka is retiring this year as well. It's not looking good for Sony, guys. Like I said, Sony's in absolute trouble. Like I said, and we need to talk to customers again about the console wars, not later, right? Absolutely now. This is ridiculous, Joe. You haven't talked to me and John about this since last year. Or when I came here back in the middle of last year. Like I said, you don't have the true source to obviously follow, like Dirk Griggity, King David on Xbox Frontline, and several other sources on Microsoft is concerned. Some of my real Xbox sources that keep it real and Earth. But anyways, Dirk Griggity and King David remind me of Aaron. Shout out to those two as well, follow my Xbox sources as well, because they keep it real. Going to Sony got nothing, and he said the same thing I said, Dirk Griggity as well. They got nothing coming out this year. Other than Astros Premium and Concord. Now, that's not looking good for Sony right now because they don't have the first parties. And don't you saying fanboy? I said, well, Joseph, I got every source to roast you on this. You need to call Sony right away. You call me and John to come to Microsoft have both consoles because was I have both in my possession, you don't own the still has one in this house. Because it's the only one you can afford. Anyways, I got the first console I'm getting from your mom that serves that's all digital, Joseph, as well. I told you that a while ago. But she's getting me off for eBay during Black Friday season. And I'm getting Sony off of Poshmark for original price if the console's not sold out by then. But anyways, You need to call up Sony, Joseph. Seriously, we need to talk about it. You need to talk about stop avoiding me and John on this. Couldn't you think Sony's doing fine? They got first party games. I said, no, you really don't count Ghost of Tsushima 1 and 2. That's not first party, that's second party. You know the difference, Joseph, as far as first party and second party. In other games, as far as RPGs, some of them are second, some of them are third party. And some of the 5 platforms and retros as well. Like I said, you have to humble yourself when it comes to these games because you don't have a backlog like the way me and John have backlog. Me and John have loads of games that John be able to play on Sony and on Microsoft. I be able to have loads of games for also retros and longer games I was playing, including Borderlands and Call it only Call I'll be able to install. We War 2 Gold Edition, all the other Call is a big store space wise, unfortunately. So I won't be able to get the other Call but the one with 2 Call of 1 with 2 Gold Edition. But I'll be able to play the Batman games and the other games. In Capcom, pun intended, get the cosmetics for Ultra Street Fighter 4. Once I get Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, for that, I had to get the Ultra Street Fighter 4 upgrade. I had to get the cosmetics or the mods per se. There's 4 mods from Soul Calibur 6 that I got on Sony. 4 mods that I got on Soul Calibur 6. Also had to get on Sony as well. That I had to get on Microsoft again. Also, cosmetics segue, I can use them to my advantage. But anyways, Sony has no games coming out this year other than the ones I already know about. Song of Shadow Generations. Black Ops 2, that's the last first party pretty much, on Sony pretty much. Borderlands 4, that's coming out next month. NBA 2K25, that's next month. In the same week of September as well. They also got the WNBA edition, the standard edition, All-Star edition, and the Hall of Fame with Vince Carter on that one. And A'ja Wilson and Jason Doe on the All-Star edition, and WN has A'ja Wilson on that one. The one they've yet to make is the NBA Fathead edition. But anyways, Chase Taylor's on the standard game for NBA 2K25. But anyways, like I said, we need to talk to you about these console wars. We need to talk about the console wars and the work wars because the work industry could be in the end as we know it. The gaming industry could be in the end as we know it because Sony don't have no first parties. Microsoft has all the first parties. A lot of people in crisis right now because money is tight right now. So like I said, I know Joe said Sony got games, Sony got first party. I said no, they don't. That's on Microsoft. Your main first party is on Microsoft. All the first parties, in fact. So you got no first parties. Oh, you got a second party and third parties and retros. And what is I know Joe was like, what is these retros? And said you need to play them, but obviously understand. Because, like I said, the main first parties that Sony got taken away by Microsoft is on a competing platform now. So you have to deal with that too, bro. You got no first parties to play. You're down to Naruto and Madden. Well, that ain't gonna work out to your favorite either as well. Because the whole point of being true hardcore like me and a stream hardcore like John, you need to make time to finish these games. You're casual, you don't make time. You have to make time to finish the longer games. Being off or not, you have to make time. And John, I have all the time in the world to finish these games on Sony and Microsoft both consoles because I'm the one that has the loaded backlog, and so does John on Microsoft as well. And John's some Sony games on Sony obviously, but if he's gonna play all the Street, I had to put my account on his PS5 pretty much, so he play all the Street 4 and Street Fighter 5. The standard game, Ultra Street Fighter 4 as well. Because he already has Street Fighter 6 also, so he'd be able to play on all 3. But anyway, get back to training obviously with his mains, but anyways, so he can conquer Henny too. I can conquer Henny too, so once I get that fighting game turbo pass with both consoles, but anyways. Like I told you, I know you're going to say, go to the 2 is first party, go to the 1 is first party, Death Stranding 2 is first party. I know you're going to say all the Delta World games, False Training, I said those. And I told you the Delta World are second party and third parties because the Delta World games falls the simulation games. Those are second parties because simulation games. The fire train, police, cop, bus, truck, work simulator, job simulator, all these simulation games. But anyway, you got no first party. You got no first parties, Joseph, coming your way. But I told you they were making a Batman Arkham Origins remake. I told you that from the beginning. They were making a remake. It was about my father's nostalgia, pretty much. Nostalgia probably played a factor in this, but anyways. Sony has no first parties coming. Generation is gone. 5 months. I know Joe will say Sony believes in generations. So no, they don't, James. Microsoft though, they believe in generations though. But when it comes to their tiers, they're hiking them up as of September 12th. Anyways, you're gonna say I know Joe's gonna say the Giants only got. Microsoft got no games because they don't got the games out of your cup of tea. Good games you honestly don't want to invest hours into, especially if it's RPGs. The only ones you do play is Final Fantasy. That's the only ones you play. It's more than just Final Fantasy. There's a lot of RPGs to play, Joseph, as well. With Microsoft, though, with Nintendo Switch, they believe in generations, though. Can I get all the first parties? Oh, got everything. Cannot wait to play on both consoles. Cannot play on Sony and Microsoft. Cannot wait. They had both consoles. I actually say they had both consoles in my possession. About them being touched ever again, that says a lot for me. I could think I'll miss them. They'll help me get surgery. That's all they're doing in November. I'll think I'll kiss her toes right now. I'll kiss my toes too if I was getting Sony right now. But I know she's gonna say to be careful me with this console. Don't mess it up, man. It'll be the last console. She told me it'll be the last console she'll get me. But anyways, if I mess it up, pretty much, so I had to make it count and take care of it because it's a white console, it's an AI powered console. Anyways, like I said, Sony don't have no first parties. I know Joe said to just say believe in generations. They got first parties. They got the games around, but you forgetting those God of War games that John I grew up on or played that way. So John played it more than me, obviously. I actually didn't have to go or sometime to get those games over. John would have played those too. Then couldn't remake remastered one per se. He would probably would have played that too. But anyways, like I said, but Microsoft they believe in generations though because their tiers, while the memberships are cheaper compared to Sony's because Sony is too expensive. Money is tight, man. Like I said, Sony got no first parties. And without that, Sony could be out on the console. And I told Joseph this. You don't learn, you don't learn. Like I said, they got no first parties coming. All they got is second party, third parties, and retro games. Couldn't find points in games of the 5 retros, pretty much couldn't find every studio hours they got the buttons in. But anyway. But Microsoft, I say they believe in generations though, because their consoles have been more successful than Sony's. The only one I can say that failed was the Xbox One, but media played a factor in the Xbox One failing pretty much. And that one I agree. If John agrees with me on that too, media played a factor. The reason why that Xbox One particularly failed. But the 360 era though, the PS3 and PS4 era though, and all the other Sony era, those were the more successful eras in the PS4 era. Because they had every PlayStation hit pretty much. In the games in the Deluxe Edition and Ultimate Edition that you be able to grab as well right away, while overpaying for the game too. So anyway. But PS4 and Series S all they're doing, they believe in generations though. I know Joe's saying grandma, I know this one, all this wasn't like that. Well, Joe, at least I don't use old sources. I use some of my best sources on YouTube as far as found up towards like Dirk Gregory, Xbox Frontline, King David, Mr. Boomstick XL. Also, one of my YouTube affiliates and Twitch affiliates as well, if I was able to find them on Twitch as well, but I haven't found them on Twitch. But anyways, my real sources is the ones I watch every day. Including the ones that talk about the tournaments, the Tekken tournaments, the Capcom tournaments that I watch every day. These tournaments are truly competitive, man. They really are. There's the money on the line, but even kind of no one players in the world. But anyway, Nintendo and Microsoft won the console. Like I said, guys, Sony has nothing coming. Like I said, Sony's in serious trouble. Hayden Hurst and the agency he's working with currently are taking some serious heat right now. The work industry is changing because a lot of people are shutting down buildings. Couldn't build to their upon to because of toxic work environments, people not following directions, people not following rules, or not paying attention, or all for and AI coming into existence. So a lot of people in a midlife crisis right now. Kind of. But anybody that's special needs or not special needs, it's been hard for them to look for work, obviously, because AI and a lot of other things is playing a factor. But the general manager is being narcissistic right now. You're going to kill, it's not because of disability, it's not the issue no more with that now, it's they're over because of other reasons. And it could ball discrimination still for other things that the other words I know about. But anyway, like I said, guys, Sony has nothing coming. Sony's in serious trouble right now. They can't catch a break right now. Sony is cooked. Sony is cooked. And we need to talk to Cousin again about these phones. We do. In the work industry, good. Everything is changing now. So now you're gonna say everything's fine in an era that defies a corrupt world when it comes to discrimination due to disability or pride. A lot of people, like I said, zodiacs do play a factor. Horoscopes do play a factor. That's what they do. But anyways, I'll end the video right there, guys. Over 20 minutes, obviously. But like I said, we need to talk to Cousin again about these conflicts now, before it's too late, before he moves, because this is getting way out of hand. He's been avoiding me and John on this purposely. Like I said. So we got no first parts coming, but okay, guys, I'll end the video right there. The next video, we continue to talk about the console wars in the next video, pretty much. Yeah.